I was taking 1,000 milligrams of cannabis in one serving when it came to doing edibles, maybe even more. And I remember I pretty much, at one point in a month, probably ingested, God, over 100,000 milligrams of cannabis in my system. Because by that point, when I was homeless, I was holding on to so much trauma in my body that it felt like my body might as well not even have been my own. Like that's how bad it was. And in a lot of neurodivergent relationships, especially if both of you are neurospicy, where you're also abusing drugs, right? It just creates this wild forest fire, right? That almost seems like it's too uncontrollable to put out. Now, I've definitely healed a lot more since then, but that does not change the fact that when I was on edibles on a regular basis, when I was high on a regular basis, I don't get high as much, like nearly at all. Man, 15 milligrams might be too much for me. That's how much I've calmed down for, like, since 2022. But when I was doing 1,000 milligrams of serving, you know what I mean? Like, man, I was tweaking a lot. I was doing stupid shit, man. I never forget I was at a party, and everything was going good and everything was going grand and great until I said some shit that I didn't even realize I said because of that fucking attention deficit. When the frontal cortex is offline and you're just speaking on autopilot, you don't even realize what you're saying until somebody reacts to it, and you're like, oh, did I said that? I was at this party. Lord have mercy, it's so embarrassing. I was at this party one time and there was this beautiful black woman. And what I thought I was doing was complimenting her. So I walked up to her. I said, "Excuse me, like if you see me at any point in the night averting my gaze, is because you're so beautiful. I have to just like look away, in order to process, like, wow, like you're really beautiful." That's what I thought I said. But what I actually ended up saying was, "Hey, if at any point in the night you see me looking at your titties or your boobs, it's because you're so beautiful. I have to look away." I'm assuming that titties and boobs must have been fresh in mind because I just got through talking to a previous person at the party about being a FetLife.com user because she was also a FetLife.com user. And I'm assuming the brain was just like, all right, FetLife. And then that's what came out, right? Not that I was actually thinking about this woman's chest. But because I was crossfaded, right? My hodgepodge neurodivergent brain was just like, yeah, push that out and say it on autopilot with a confident tone as if you know exactly what you're talking about. Not even realizing I had no idea what the fuck I was saying. I apologized, but then I ended up calling again, tweaking on some weed shit because I was high as fuck. I was just not in my right mind. And I made it even worse. And there's so many situations like that for neurodivergent people. Just are socially